Today, the dollar, which was going to 167, has been and 45 million bags of maize, for example. And by God's grace, this year, we are targeting between 70 and 70. Why you see our production of from 60 shillings a kilo to 140, 100, some understanding around agriculture, but production. And the way to support, and by so doing, I can come.
And members of the National Assembly of the, you may just, I may not mention all of you, but
Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Karibuni sana for me to host this distinguished delegation here. Karibuni sana. Read issues that you want to address with me. Areas where we can grow coffee.
It's a very special day. It's a day we have been waiting.
So because you guys were looking for me, just say a few things by way of that I have, and I owe it to you. I want to say some things. Then it was followed by, you remember very well that we had a very serious drought in 40 years. We had it in 22. Inflation in Kenya had gone to 9.6. It was almost double. There weren't enough dollars, and the dollar was, and to see how we are going to stem the slide. And I had to make some very tough decisions to cut down on substitution. And because we had to tighten our belt. I remember Guterres, the Secretary General of the United Nations, telling, and he was really surprised that how we were going to manage. Had even to slow down on some of our development programs. The result of that tightening our belt has given us $6 billion. Position number 8 to position number 6 as the number 1. Number 2, well, around agriculture. There was a very big debate about the cost of living.
Out of 175 facilities in Siaya, we have registered 163 facilities. Out of a total population of about 900,000, a million, the people who have registered for SHA now is 335,000. It's just under 50%. We are not in the big league. Yeah, we are not amongst the top. But you can understand initially, you know, when this. I know you know what I mean. But the interesting story is in terms of the claims. The total claims which have been raised so far is 281,907,000. And the amount which has been paid is 180,155,000. And what is pending, and is pending to be paid, not to be like pending bills we have in national government or counties, is 101 million. So it's a good story, I must say. It has improved our own source revenue also quite significantly. Please come to our aid in transforming Siaya, because where agriculture is having an impact in society, what national government invests, infrastructure, and even direct investment into enterprise, you know, can change the life positively of communities. And we believe that if in the agricultural sector, in Siaya, as you have said, the intervention in terms of infrastructure and even in terms of investment, like in cotton, I think Siaya will be doing very well. And when you are talking about agriculture, we are excited and blue economy, because for impactful and positive transformation, we think agriculture and the blue economy is key to Siaya. And by the way, Siaya used to grow coffee. And we were very happy to receive your Minister or Cabinet Secretary, Mr. Oparanya. He came and had a session with the farmers. We used to have farmers in Siaya called better farmers who used to go Robusta coffee. Now, issues of marketing and brokerage brought coffee farming to an end. It collapsed. But coffee was being done in Siaya. Cotton used to be done in Siaya, and it collapsed. Agriculture and the blue economy has a major role to play in the transformation of Siaya as a county. And therefore, we'll walk this journey with you to make sure that that objective is attained.
Development and politics, they have to go together. There's no development that you can canvass when you isolate politics. And so I want to plead with my colleagues from Siaya, especially the leadership, that when the president has given us an opportunity like what we have done, where we have many of us working with you and helping you to plan development, I think the best thing that we can do now as Siaya people is that we should never join the president's detractors. That we should never speak the language. We should never speak the language that your detractors are speaking. We have to speak the opposite language. So I want to plead with Siaya people, let us speak the language of the president. If we go out there and then we start to speak like what Rigathi Gachagua is saying, I think then we are undermining the president. I want to plead with all of us that from today onward, let us speak in support of the government so that we are able to take advantage of the opportunities provided.
Your Excellency, our county of Siaya has come here as in a united front. I know you thought that we were divided. I know you thought that we might not be able to come as a team. You know, some of us, even the MPs, we were not together. Some of us walitangulia kuja kwako. And we have still not made the chemistry, very well, the chemistry to come together. But you can see together we are here. So, Your Excellency, this shows you that our people want development. And we also want to assure you that we don't double speak as people of Siaya and people of my region. When we say one thing, that is what we mean, and we don't mean anything else. If we say we are in broad-based government, we are in broad-based government, we are working, and the principles have been established. So this is not time for us to be talking too much. Let us work. Let us work and work together. Because development fears noise. This thing called capital is a flighty bird, and it can fly from you and land elsewhere very easily, because there are many people who also want the same things you want. So let us just concentrate and do what is necessary.
There's need for us to diversify, engage in crop diversification. I want to re-emphasize that in this budget which we are going to pass, we have allocated about 2 billion shillings for crop diversification. And as you already say that Siaya and all other sub-counties, also in Rift Valley, we need to engage in coffee farming. Coffee farming is one, highly profitable, as you've indicated. And it is a crop that can do well also in our county. So I want to urge our farmers that we motivate our farmers and mobilize them so that they can utilize that allocation. Secondly, Your Excellency, on infrastructure, under your leadership and your guidance, we discussed with you some of the critical infrastructure projects in Siaya, and I wish to confirm that in this budget, which we are soon going to pass this tomorrow, I think so, today we are actually concluding a committee of supply this afternoon. I wish to confirm that there are about 6 to 7 roads, new roads in Siaya County that have been captured in the estimates. Your Excellency, on blue economy, I want also to confirm to Siaya people that we have about 2.5 billion shillings, specifically for the Lake Victoria counties, Homa Bay, Migori, Siaya, that is going to support our fisher folks. Lastly, Your Excellency, on energy, under your direction, you instructed me to provide for affirmative action allocation to energy. And I wish to confirm to you that we have we have an allocation of 5 billion shillings. That is just for affirmative action. Our county, which is Siaya, is poorly covered under electricity. I wanted to plead with Your Excellency that under that allocation, you authorize the minister here that maybe we spend about $1 billion in Siaya only out of that. A lot of people say that you are a micromanager. The opportunity I have to help you spearhead the budget process for the country has given me a different perspective of you. Because you have never forced me. You never even directed me. What we have done, we've been consulting with you regularly about certain budgetary provisions. And you have never forced me. Actually, I don't know, you've taken my ideas about this budget more than I imagined. So, Your Excellency, I want to tell my people that this is a very important opportunity we have as people of Siaya and as a Luo community, that we should really take advantage of it and ensure that in the end, we substantially gain. I can tell you, my people, that this opportunity I had, Your Excellency, which after the concurrence, you gave the concurrence after Baba nominated me to work with you, I have seen things that I had never imagined. My people, development projects are not gifts, they are grabbed. If you come to my office in Parliament, you will see a file of development requests that are on my table from all parts of the country. But resources are not sufficient for everybody. So I have to use my head. You told me to use my head. You told me to use my head. I can assure you that I'm using my head. But I want my people to support me as I use my head. Okay. If you support the president, you support me. Thank you. God bless you.